we are covering a very critical and a life-saving topic, that is a fire safety. Right now, wherever you are, in office, inside factory, or even at home, you are surrounded by fire risk, but most people are unaware of them. And that is exactly why today's live session is extremely important. So as you join, just type yes in the chat so I know you are connected. Also tell me your location. Are you joining from site, office, or home? Where from you're watching, just let me know in the comment section box. Today's session is very much important. That is about a fire safety. Mostly in industries, the fire explosion happens just because of a one mistake. In this session, I will cover what is the fire safety, what is PAS, and the types of fire, and the fire extinguishers, each and everything in this video. So just let me know and share with your friends this video as well. As you join, just type in comment section box yes in the chat so I know you are connected, and also tell me your location as well. Very special. That is in my experience as a safety professional. I have seen that people don't take care of fire safety seriously until an incident happens. And when it happens, it's already too late. So today I will not just teach theory. I will explain practical, real life fire safety that you can apply immediately. So stay till the end because I will also a simple method to use. In this video, I'm going to cover the safety of a fire, how we can get rid from the safety explosions, and what are the fire types, the extinguishers types, and what extinguishers are usable for what type of the fire. So let's start with the fire is a chemical reaction called a combustion, where a material reacts with oxygen to produce heat, light, and often smoke. You already have seen this. I have made this a simple presentation for you guys, so you are watching my efforts for you guys. So also there is your means you can do the comment and like my video as well, just for my support. What is fire? Fire is a chemical reaction called combustion, where a material reacts with oxygen to produce heat, light, and often smoke. So these things, after explosion and after a chemical reaction, we call it a combustion. These things can be produced. Means fire produces heat, light, and often smoke. There are different types of the fire. You can see fire are classified into different types based on their materials involved and their behavior. Here are the common types. The class A, this we known as solid fires. It involves ordinary and solid materials like wood, paper, cloth, and plastics. This is called a solid fire, or we can say a class A. It can be extinguished by a water, foam, or dry chemical extinguishers. The class A can be extinguished by water, foam, or dry chemical extinguishers. Class B is a liquid fire. The class B, the liquid fires, it involves flammable liquids like gasoline, oil, alcohol, and grease. Liquid fires, and this can be extinguished by a foam, carbon dioxide, or dry chemical extinguishers. Not water. Remember, not water. The third type of the fire is a gas fire, and we also call it a class C. It involves a flammable gases like propane, methane, or butane. And this fire can be extinguished by shutting off the gas supply and using dry chemical or carbon dioxide extinguishers. You must remember these type of the fires and what type of we can use it. The class D fire is the fourth type of the fire, and we also known as the metal fires. It involves combustible metals, magnesium, titanium, or potassium. This fire can extinguish by a special dry powder and extinguishers are designed for metal fires. So this is a class D, and this can be extinguished by a special dry powder like extinguishers designed for metal fires. Class E fire, we can say the electrical fires as well. It involves electrical equipment like wiring, circuits, and appliances. This fire can be extinguished by carbon dioxide or dry chemical extinguishers, not water. The last fire type is a 6, that is a FK, or we can say the cooking oil or fat fires, and it involves cooking oils or fats common in kitchens. And this type of fire can be extinguished by the wet chemical extinguishers specifically for this type. So these were the fire types. If you are watching, so if you are saying this content is valuable for you guys, so also share with your co-workers as well. I upload on this channel related to the safety topics for industrial and for the candidates who work in the safety field in different organizations. So where from you are watching, you can mention in the comment section box. From your home, from factory, if you are already worked, you can type your designation as well. Okay, let's start with the types of extinguishers. There are several types of the fire extinguishers. Each extinguishers to combat specific types of fire. Here's a breakdown. First one is a water extinguishers that we use a red label. If you see the red label, you must understand this is a water extinguishers. This use is effective for class A fires. The class A fires already discussed, and here's an example like class A fires means that leads to the wood, paper, and cloth, or we can say that this is a solid fire, wood, paper, and cloth. And this water extinguisher is not suitable for class B, C, and D or electrical fires, as water can spread flammable liquids or conduct electricity. Because of the water has a tendency to conduct electricity, that's why this is not suitable these type of the fires. So the water extinguishers is only for the class A fires, we also known as a solid fire. The second extinguisher type is a foam extinguishers, and the label color is a cream label, and this can be usable for the effective for class A and B fires, solid and flammable liquids, and not suitable for the electrical or metal fires. The third type of the extinguisher is a dry powder extinguishers, and its label color is a blue label, and it can be used for the class B, A, and C, ABC, and fires like solid, liquid, gases. All types, solid, liquid, and gases fires, class D, and not suitable in confined spaces as the powder can reduce visibility and breathing. I already discussed in my previous video what is a confined space. Actually, this is a space that is not designed for the human body access. So that's why it can be increase more problem for you when you will use this carbon dioxide powder, because it will reduce your visibility in the confined space. So that's why this is not suitable. Other type is the carbon dioxide extinguishers black label. Earlier I was telling you about dry powder extinguishers. Now the fourth is a carbon dioxide. That is a black label extinguisher, and it is used for effective for class B, like electrical fires, and not suitable for class A fires, as it doesn't cool down the fire enough to prevent reignition. The fifth important, the extinguisher is a yellow label extinguishers. We call it a wet chemical extinguishers, used and designed for the class F fires like cooking oils and fats. Mostly the fire happens in the kitchen, so that's where we have to use a wet chemical extinguisher. That label is a yellow label. The sixth type is specialized extinguishers, metal fires class D. Its use is contains dry powder, especially for combustible metals like a magnesium or titanium. And this is not suitable for the general fires. When using an extinguisher, always checks its label to ensure it's appropriate for the type or not. Few other things are also mentioned. You can see here are the different their names on the fire extinguishers, their labels, colors, and what type of the fire and what type of the extinguisher you are using. You must have to understand first and then use it. There is a one key to use of this type of the fire extinguishers, and that key is known as a pass. What is pass? PASS. Pass means pull the pin. There's a pin inside this handle. You must have to first pull that pin and then aim to the fire. This is the nozzle you can see. you have to take in your hand and aim towards the fire. Where there is a fire, you have to aim towards the fire and then squeeze the handle. This red handle, you have to squeeze the handle with your hands and then side by side sweep this nozzle side by side on the fire side. So this is a formula you can say mostly in industries we use the extinguishers, but we have to install in our homes, offices, and everywhere where is a hazard related to the fire. So fire extinguishers you must have to install if you are working in any organization where is no fire extinguisher, so you have to install it. So yes, are you enjoying or not? If this is a valuable content for you, so you also please I request you to share with your co-workers and friends as well to spread the safety awareness in industries and everywhere. So this is the chart that is representing both things, the fire and the fire extinguishers together. In this you can see there are fire extinguishers on the top, and the left side there are the types of the fire I already discussed. Fire A, B, C, D, and F. Fire A is suitable for that. The fire, the water extinguishers will be usable and other will be not. Similarly, foam spray. Fire A can be used for foam spray. ABC powder, not for the carbon dioxide, and wet chemical can also be used. The second is flammable liquid fire. For that, water extinguisher is not suitable. Yes, foam spray you can that the green tick is representing. The foam spray can be usable for the fire B, and the ABC powder is also usable for the fire B. Carbon dioxide can be usable for the fire B. Wet chemical is not suitable because there is a cross. Class C fire, for that water is not suitable, foam spray is not suitable, ABC powder is suitable, and carbon dioxide not suitable, wet chemical not suitable. So ABC powder is only suitable for the gases fire, and the electrical fire. For the electrical fire, there is ABC powder is suitable and the carbon dioxide is suitable. The last fire, that is oil and fires related to F, we represent with the F symbol. For that only we use the wet chemical. There here you can see the wet chemical fire extinguishers is usable for only the fat oil chemicals. So what are the fire elements? We know that the fire is a combination. There are three essential elements of the fire, often represented on the fire triangle. This is the fire triangle. You mostly have listened in the industry's training. What is the fire triangle? So you just have to say there's not a triangle means you have to make a design or a triangle shape. You have just to mention oxygen, heat, and fuel. These are three elements that represents the fire triangle. These are the essential elements: oxygen, heat, and fuel. In the absence of any one, no fire will ignite. What is heat? The energy source needed to ignite and sustain the fire. Example: sparks, flames, or hot surfaces. What is the fuel? Any material that can burn, such as wood, paper, or gasoline or gas. So that is known as a fuel. And oxygen, you know that combustion requires oxygen typically from the air to sustain the fire. So the fire tetrahedron, in addition to the fire triangle, the fire tetrahedron includes a fourth element, that is a chemical reaction, the process of combustion where heat, fuel, and oxygen interact to produce, removing any one of these elements will extinguish the fire. So these were the things about the types of the fire, the extinguisher types, and I discussed the technique to use of the fire extinguishers, that is known as a pass. Pass. I'm again, you guys. Pass means pull the pin and aim towards the fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep aside towards the fire to use this. This is the technique use the fire extinguishers. So I have discussed what is fire, fire triangle also discussed, and the types of fire, fire extinguishers. If this is content is valuable for you, so just share with your friends and co-workers. Take a screenshot of the slide if you have any query about it, and you can ask me the question in the comment section box. Yes. Again, I'm repeating, this is a very important topic for all the industrials, for all the safety officers, for all the workers who are working in industries. Yes, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section box. And I was waiting for you. Where from you're watching, you can mention. How was the session? How was today's session? Yes. I hope so you enjoyed today's session. So like and subscribe and share with your friends if I added any value in your knowledge. You can take a screenshot as well for your writing purpose if you are making notes. So take a screenshot of this video. These are the types of fire, and here in this third slide you can see the types of extinguishers. Here's a table, and at the last, the elements of the fire. And the past is not written here. The technique of using fire extinguishers I have discussed in this video. So till the next session, stay strong. If this is a valuable content for you, so you can share with your friends, and you can share with your coworkers as well. Where from you're watching, you can mention in the comment section box to just support me. Okay, till the next session, stay strong. Bye bye.